Hey guys, it's Friday, so happy Friday to you all. This would be day number 20, we did 22, we did 23. Yesterday I didn't video, that was 24, so today is day number 25. And Kurt, so the last video I showed you guys over in this area where we had a lot of water rot, and if you video showed them the 3 joists that we changed out, resulting from the 3 that was severely rotten. And so just so you guys can see, we took all of that stuff out. The decking that Lucky is standing on, we replaced that. Of course, we're replacing all of the decking throughout the entire house. And so I wanted you to see when we got back in this area yesterday, or maybe even that same day that I did the video showing the rod over here, we made it back here doing our tear outs. And when we got here, the sill back here was, oh my God, it just crumbled. It was practically 100% deteriorated. So of course, the sills, as I mentioned the other day, that's a part of the house foundation. So you can't leave anything such as your foundation, you can't leave it crippled. Basically, you have to restore that to its original form. And so we did that. So we took the old sill out. This is the sill. These type homes, I don't know if you guys, some of you know this, some of you don't. You've heard people say, I live in a raised house, or I live in, my house structure is open foundation. A lot of the older guys call them pier and beam. So this sill is a beam, and it sits on pier blocks, which is, I'm taking this out because I'm gonna redo it, but one of my blocks is missing. Where the sill ends, it's there. And also back in the corner, it's there, but I'm gonna do some repairs to that as we move forward as well. But so when you hear the term pier and beam, pier. So that's the same as open foundation or raised house, pier and beam. Anyway, so we did the sill, and I started adding a joist in because the joist back here was just as bad as the sill. But on the parameters of the house, back and front especially, most carpenters will do a band, which is you put 2 of these together, and sometimes you sandwich them together to create a band. So I didn't sandwich them together. I actually put one on the outside edge of the sill and one on the inside edge of the sill. And that's going to give me total support under the wall. Right now, this wall is kind of loose, but it's not really a load-bearing wall. This is a gable roof, and the loads are on each right and left side of the house. There's no load here. And so I can kind of toy with that a little bit, but it can be dangerous if you don't know some of the do's and don'ts, and what you can absolutely get away with not having to do. But then the things that are the do's, you better know what those are. And so we know that. So I can kind of leave this as loose as it is, and then we'll be back Monday, and I'm going to tighten some of this stuff up. Some of it is not important to me right now because I'm going to rebuild some of these walls. And when we get to that point, then I'll worry about that. But just wanted you guys to see that we've already replaced the decking. You can turn around and show them all the decking that we've done. So we're changing out all the subfloors, and anything that's rotten, we're replacing it. So let me see your camera for a second. I'm gonna show you guys where there's some bad plates in here. So this right here is called a plate. This is a Sill plate. I explained that in another video, or Sill plate or base plate, whatever you want to call it. But back in that area, right, yeah. If you can see that back there, all of that stuff is rotten. So, and this wall is a support wall. It's a load-bearing wall. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to have to pick this wall up to release that, and then we're going to replace that stuff, and we'll do that one day next week. So basically, that's my Friday. That's what we've done today. And happy weekend to you guys, and I'll do a video Monday. See you then.